Well, hello there again, friends. It's been a while. Grab your cup of coffee and a seat because, as always, I'm Paulie, and this, Paulie's Power Hour. So, how have you guys been? Good. Hope it's been good. If you said bad, I hope things get better. But I'm here. I got a new family member / project to reveal. However, some housekeeping first. All right, so you might start seeing ads on my videos. I have finally, you guys have gotten us, the channel, to the monetization part. Great. And then ads and stuff are played. Yes, we all hate ads, and I hope they're the skippable ones. But I promise, and I don't do Patreon or anything like that, but I do promise that any money that I make off of YouTube goes right back into the cars on the project and equipment and making videos, like wireless lav mics and stuff like that. So I hope it's not too annoying, but hey, we're there. We made it. All right, cool. All right, so without further ado, let me introduce you to the newest family member. This particular one belongs to my aunt and uncle down in southwest of here on the Gulf side. They are retired, but when they're done with it completely, it is going to be mine. They've already said that I am the next owner of this vehicle. And while I've got him up here, I'm going to be doing a lot of work, actually. Like 2 lists worth of work. So, without further ado, let me introduce you to Sporty, the dually. So, 1994 Chevrolet K3500. Custom graphics package down the side. Needs a little bit of love and body work and stuff. He's done his work. Yeah, it's that 90s paint. Every auto manufacturer just had crappy paint, especially white paint in the 90s. It was just a thing. But yeah, he's already got 5th wheel rails. Comes with a little bit of hay that I got to sweep out yet. But I washed him. I cleaned him up. I had to do some body work on the dually fenders. So yeah, that gets me to the list of stuff. Great googly moogly. All right, so we're going to go over this truck in great detail here in a second, but here's my list. So I've broken it down into 3 categories, the German 3. What I call the 3 S's: start, stop, steer. So that's, tune up, trans fluid and filter. This is all stuff because old Sporty's been sitting for a while. So this is all stuff that we should do. The foot brakes definitely need to be changed. The Hydro Boost lines, they're starting to do that weeping thing that they all do. Service both diffs. He is 4-wheel drive. Flush brake fluid. Check the U-joints. And the front steering's a little loose. And then as far as wants and cosmetics mods, blend door motor, I have some pretty trick valve covers here. Plug wire looms. I'm going to go over all this. So let's start under the hood, which is arguably probably the most important and coolest part. Are you ready for this? All right. So Sporty is equipped with a 7.4 liter, 454 cubic inch big block Chevrolet engine. This thing is huge. In comparison, Big Mama has a 350 cubic inch small block Chevrolet, which puts down some pretty impressive power and torque numbers. Don't know what they are, but she pulled my buddy's 5th wheel like it was nothing, so she does pretty good. Hydro Boost, and like I said, the Hydro Boost lines, they're starting to do the thing they always do. The trans cooler line down there, see how it's wet? They all do that. those are going to get replaced. This truck does have the Banks power pack on it. Now, Google this. It's pretty interesting. They put it on a 454 cubic inch motorhome and supposedly saw gains of like 80 horsepower and 92 pound-feet of torque or something like that. Sporty is definitely Sporty. That's actually how he got his name. They got the power pack put on. My Aunt Carol took him for a drive, put the hammer down, and went, ooh, this is Sporty. Hence his name. So, but as you can see, I have started doing some cleaning in the engine bay here. It all used to look like that, like this. It's just, the Florida crap, This is all going to be clean. This is going to be painted. I'm going to paint the letters white on here, and then the Marasso letters on the valve covers are also going to be painted white because I have to do stuff like that. Let's see. So he does have headers. These are some aftermarket like Banks plug wires. I am going to replace these with some really good either Excel, MSD, or Taylor wires. In blue, when I do the valve covers, I'm going to put nice looms on it, and really, because, look down here. Like, the front of the block is still painted. Like, it's not that bad. Like, it's nice. So if I just clean some of this stuff up, oh, he needs a belt too. And the belt tensioner has a lot of wiggle to it, so that's going to be coming down the line too. But, really, I hate the expression, but he's got good bones. I don't know why I hate that expression so much, but I do. All right, so that's the engine. Fresh tires. Like I said, he does need front brakes. And while I have the wheels off, I will be painting these. Yeah. He does have trim rings, which I'm going to polish up as well. I'm going to use some of my... This is it? Yep, that's engine. I have wheel paint here. That's like aluminum wheel paint. Anyway, so that's the engine bay. Now let's go check out the interior. Up until yesterday, the dome lights did not work. Ended up replacing both switches. All right, so he is an extended cab truck, not a quad cab truck. Like I said, I did fix the dome lights. So they now turn on with the doors. And look, see all this stuff. I'm going to clean all this stuff up. It's just, whatever. It's time, you just got to take some time. The interior is freshly cleaned. It was pretty dirty from him sitting around for a while. He does have the 4x4 shifter down there. And the electronic climate control. AC does not work. That will be fixed. Also, listen to this. I bet you're asking yourself what the hell that was. Well, OBS trucks have a blend door motor that goes bad under here. And when that blend door motor goes bad, it's trying to reset itself. And that's what that noise is. So, he does have 166,000 miles on him. I need a new bezel. The bezel's a little cracked, but whatever. It's all piddly stuff. The seat, look at this rear seat. This rear seat is like mint. This thing is perfect. Look at the headliner. The headliner's minty. Look at this. GM even put little hand grips so you can put your hands in here to get your visors down. Like, genius. He does have the crap handles. And both seats, this is a 60-40 split seat, but both seats do flip forward and move forward to get passengers in and out of the rear. Optional tape deck. Does it work? I think it does. I don't have any tapes here. And, check this out. So, he does have cruise control. And cup holders. this truck is going to spoil the crap out of me. So let's see. That's the interior. Not really much I'm going to do in here. I'm going to replace this. I got to replace this piece down here. And really everything else is clean. I mean, the radio does kind of work. I really want to see if I can find something that like fits here that was like a Bluetooth compatible kind of thing. Cigarette lighter does work. Ashtray there with little cigarette and cigar holes. Very fancy. Very fancy. These doors have like massive pockets in them. Oh, speaking of massive pockets, check this out. So, push that down, and then it's kind of a pain to do one-handed, but look down there. That's like the Grand Canyon in there. Like I can't even get the camera in there. Anyway, that thing goes really deep. It goes like a foot down. Look at that back seat. I mean, not as much room as you would have in like a full crew cab truck, but I mean, for extended cab, there's a pretty good amount of room back here. A big back window, not sliding, which I don't really care about, but this truck is a joy to try to like park. So like look out the window because you sit so high, and that back window is so big, and you can just see right out to the tailgate. And as you can see, they have a louver tailgate on there. So like parking this thing, even though he's huge, like I mean, compared to Big Mama, like single cab truck, long bed but single cab. But compared to Big Mama, like he is huge, and I'm 99% sure that the Titanic turned faster away from the iceberg than Sporty can do a U-turn. Like, but I mean, look at him. He's massive, long bed, extended cab, truck. So, yeah. So let's fire him up. Don't mind the tapping. He fires right up. I'm going to fade away for when the tapping goes away. All right, now that the thumping has stopped, the radio does work.
Find out more at Meta-Laser.
It does need a couple speakers. HVAC does work. AC doesn't work, but the HVAC does work. I get defroster and floor, which is really all I need. Until I fix that blend door motor, and then everything works. But, I mean... Oh yeah, he's ready to go. And he's got this massive tailpipe. I am going to polish the hell out of this because I'm pretty sure this is stainless. But so there you have it. This one's going to be kind of a short one, just an introduction. I've done things on the list like fixed dome light, and I did the oil change, and I did the cap and the rotor. We're going to do the wires together when I do the valve covers and clean up the motor. We're going to paint some things, and we're going to do like at-home stuff that you can do as well to like beautify your vehicle. This doesn't just deal with trucks. I mean, this deals with Hondas and Acuras. You want to paint the motor? Paint the motor. I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to have a good time doing it too. So, like, comment, subscribe. Let's keep the train rolling. Sorry I took a little vacation, but you kind of had to take a vacation. Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Recommend this to your friends. Do all the stuff that makes this pop up on the algorithm. We have a good time here, I hope. So, yeah, that's it. So, you guys keep it between the ditches, and you come back and see me.